Welcome, coaches. We're going to look at a couple things that are coach specific in the ePortfolio. Specifically, we're going to be looking at how to upload any of your coaching logs and to actually register for the coaches meetings. Now, you can also come to the candidate cohort meetings and you can come to the professional learnings. We're totally fine with that, but just make sure that we know that you're coming, so that way we can actually so you register for those. But first of all, one of the things you need to do is register for coaches meetings. So you can see, here's your coaches meetings. You can register just like any other times. You register for the event. I can register for this one here. I register myself. It's for myself. Save the registration, and that's it. Very simple, but just make sure that you do register for those coaches meetings. It helps us kind of track what you have going on in here. So here's our I have a little bit of a different focus because of who I am, but I'm going to go. So when you go in, here's you. Now here's my candidates. So if I want to go in, here's the candidates that I actually may be supervising. So if I'm going to add a coaching log to any of these folks, I can simply click on the link that says adding a coaching log for this person. So when I'm done working with this person, I'm working and I can either take notes in my iPad, I can write it on a piece of paper, I can do it in Word. I usually do it on an iPad in a PDF document. And when I'm done with that, I save it and I either email it to myself, or if I'm on my computer, I'm just doing it right there on the computer, wherever my file is. And then I go into my candidates and I find one. So if I'm coaching John Smith, I go into John. Remember, we have to set the meeting date for the date of the meeting, not for the date you're uploading. So if I met with John yesterday, I'd put in yesterday's date. I would choose a file, find out wherever that is. I would upload it, and then I would also choose the number of hours we met. So if John and I met for the full 4.5 hours, I'd put that in, and then at the end, remember, save. And when I do that, then I upload it and I actually see the coach's logs for that individual. So if I go back in here, and I'm going to take a look at my candidates, if I go into Brian Curwick and we could see his coaching logs, there's all the coaching logs that he had. Now, these hours met were new for him because he's already graduated and gone on. But here's all of his coaching logs that I go through. Okay, so that's adding a coaching log as a coach.